It's the Lyndon B. Johnson Foundation's highest honor, recognizing an American who puts others above him or herself, a patriot who embodies liberty and justice for all.
Arizona Republican Senator John McCain is now the latest recipient of that award. Others include former Presidents George H.W. Bush and Jimmy Carter, and former Attorney General Eric Holder. Senator McCain couldn't travel to Austin because of his health.
As KXAN's Eugene Cho reports, his daughter Meghan McCain came into Austin tonight to accept this award.
1 year ago, we found out.
Arizona senator has been diagnosed with a brain tumor.
But despite the grim diagnosis and still undergoing treatment, Senator John McCain's daughter, Meghan McCain, says her father is greeting visitors.
It's like a conveyor belt of friends coming in, which is really nice. I never know who's going to be there on the weekends when I go.
He's also getting on conference calls to check on what's going on at the Capitol.
I know he's definitely plugged in, and he sends out tweets, and he's staying up on everything in every way.
That spirit of putting others first and selflessly serving this country,
I mean, I just think he's honored,
is what the LBJ Foundation recognized Friday night with the Liberty and Justice for All Award.
I am absolutely honored to be here. Thank you so much.
It's not clear when John McCain will be able to return to Washington, but his vote would be critical in several key decisions, like filling outgoing Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy's seat.
I think even people that don't like Trump and Republicans who sort of gritted their teeth and voted for him anyway, the Supreme Court is a big issue why people ended up voting for him.
Even though her father can't be in D.C., Meghan McCain says she's proud of what the Maverick stands for and fights for.
He's one of the greatest patriots ever. He really loves America. He really loves freedom.
Eugene Cho, KXAN News.
Lyndon B. Johnson's family and the McCain family share a long history of public service. LBJ served in World War II with John McCain's grandfather, and he was president when McCain was shot down and taken prisoner during the Vietnam War. Senator John McCain was first elected in 1982 to the U.S. House. He entered the Senate in 1987. He was also the Republican nominee in the 2008 presidential election, where he lost to Barack Obama. McCain graduated from the United States Naval Academy in 1958 and went on to serve in the Vietnam War. As we mentioned, he became a prisoner of war after his plane was shot down over Vietnam in 1967. He was freed in 1973. He retired from the Navy as a captain before entering politics in the 1980s.